Hello everyone! Welcome back to this game! When we last left off, we successfully escaped Circe's island, though not without a transformation happening, because our friend Liko was transformed from a cute little doggy to a big burly wolf. That kind of has worked to his advantage because now he can actually stand up for himself. Hopefully it won't go to his head. In the meantime, Morgana has invited Mila to the captain's quarters. So let's find out what is going on here. I put off something important, and now that we've got a new crew member, I really can't wait anymore. The ship needs a first mate.
It's important to have a chain of command to respect. Of course, except for me, who's my pilot. We've got a liar, a coward, and
Morgana's voice is definitely quiet in this scene, especially compared to the music. Let me try something. Not even gonna say anything. Had audio issues earlier, so let's just go with that and see how that works. Anyway, nobody's ears to be a pirate, got a liar, coward, and you.
You were the one that rescued Liko and stopped Circe, just like I would have done. I think my choice is pretty clear.
I'll do my best. I'll do whatever I can to help this mission succeed. Right answer, Mila. So there's Liko in his transformed state. It's a good thing those pants still fit. There's a temple that I want to visit. Might have what we're looking for. A temple? That sounds boring. Liko. Is everyone awake? I thought it was just me. Speaking of that, I'd better make sure Tam Tam isn't trying to steal anything. Aren't you tired, Liko? How long has it been since you slept anyway? About 3 days now. It's tough trying to pretend everything's fine around Morgana. Pretend? What's the truth? What's really going on? Whenever I try to close my eyes, I see Circe's face. We both have something in common, Liko. Nobody asked our permission. We weren't asked to be brought on board. And we certainly didn't ask to be changed. But Circe said that what happened to me wasn't what she'd planned. Why do you think I didn't become a wild animal like the rest of Circe's victims? You know, I knew going to Circe's Island that there would be some shenanigans going on, and the smart thing to do would have been to just leave when we had the chance to avoid any transformation shenanigans, but that's entirely the reason I am here. Thankfully, I had the smarts to step in before it went too far. Anyway, I thought about that too. Maybe it's because you had a coin on you. Your coin activated instead of hers? So she couldn't control what was happening because you were. Become what you seek, right? But just because I got what I asked for doesn't mean I got what I wanted. Sure, I look strong, but on the inside, I still feel afraid. Look, what happened to us might not be what we wanted, but we've got to keep going. It's not like we can go back in time and prevent all this from ever happening, right? I'm sure the crew will understand. Well, I mean, I could always... I was trying to open the menu again, but... Okay, something weird is going on here. While I was fiddling with the game audio, suddenly, at times I couldn't open the menu, and then eventually the game lost focus and I couldn't do anything. So I'm kind of afraid to touch any more settings. Like right now, I feel like suddenly the music's too quiet, and I want to bring it back up, but I kind of don't want to now. So we're just going to leave things alone. Oh right, I was gonna make a joke about how I could just reload a previous save. If I was save scumming. I'm not really doing that. I'm trying to stick with what my decisions are. I suppose you're right, but I still feel bad about this. You're still you. Very important in this. Through a transformation, you're still you, and that is what is important. This doesn't have to mean anything unless you want it to, though. What do you mean? I know inside you are a kind and gentle person. If you're still the same person on the inside, then this shouldn't matter. But other people will treat me differently, won't they? That doesn't have to be all bad either, right? I suppose. Standing up to Morgana was fun. And on the other hand, it's a little depressing to think that I'll only get respect from people by scaring them. Nico, you don't scare me in the least, but you'll always have my respect. Thanks, Mila. I appreciate that. Well, this is a place. Okay, introduction of new character at new location. You are Duana, and we don't really know anything about her yet, so she appears to be a zebra? So we know that. Hey, Strike Back, welcome to the stream. You're just in time for a scene change. How dare you speak so disrespectfully of such a holy place? Holy? That's a laugh. It's just empty old ruins, and I'll prove it. Now we got somebody named Angie. And looks like we've arrived just in time for this conversation. Is this the Temple of Ostari? It sure is. Ostari, the goddess of beauty, was worshipped here thousands of years ago. Do you think it's Duana or Duana? Duana, latter-day attendant of this Shrine of Miracles. Okay. Latter-day attendant of this Shrine of Miracles. I'm very interested in the types of miracles that might be here. Let me assure you, travelers, that there's no such things as miracles. We beg to differ. You're a skeptic, I take it? Even better, I'm a professor. You certainly don't look like one. I'll make note of that, though. Professor. Maddie says if I had to guess, someone's getting their bust size grown. Yeah, I'm gonna avoid that one if I can. In transformation, I'm not generally a fan of breast expansion. Like, anytime a transformation story talks about, oh, now they have double D's on their small body, or heck, I've seen them write that suddenly they got double F's, and it's like, grown? And I stopped reading because, no. It might be a thing for some people, but it's not for me. I mean, it would make sense on a larger body. Like if Liko wound up changing to a girl, large breasts would fit his frame. Uh, Not so much a fan of this. But I digress. Professor, don't look like one. Ah, so eager to judge others on their looks, I see. No. Angie's the name, and I'm going to debunk the rumors about this place once and for all. That's not possible. What are you babbling on about now? How could you ever debunk miracles? If you witness one, you're a believer. And if I don't? Well, you might have just come on a bad day, right? You can't prove there won't be a miracle tomorrow. Have you ever heard of a more egregious example of fallacious reasoning? What? We'd love to stay and chat, but we've got some business inside the temple. You mean you want the tour? That's not what... I'm happy to show you inside. Let's get this over with. Ah, Astari will be most pleased. Of course, one of you is going to have to say their prayers outside. Which of us are you talking about? The Wolfman. He actually is going to be changed into a woman, isn't he? Wait, you aren't letting me in? Why? This temple is all about prayers for beauty. It was believed that the ugly and the monstrous weren't fit to stand in her sight. You don't see a contradiction there? What contradiction? Well, your precious goddess forbids you help the people who are the most in need. I'm sure the goddess helps those who help themselves. If that's the case, why have a temple at all? Look, if ugly people were allowed in, it wouldn't be exclusive anymore, would it? Everyone that's tried so hard to be pretty, well, they'd feel like they'd wasted their effort if just anyone was allowed inside. I'm not sure I really like this reasoning. Oh, what do I want to choose here? Well, save real quick. I know I said I wouldn't, but can I get away with doing this? And maybe I can, like, fiddle with it in between streams. Okay, so what choice do I want to make? First off, calling him ugly is kind of mean. I kind of do want to defend Liko. He's not ugly. You're just one woman. Your opinion doesn't matter. Liko's looks don't depend on your approval. Thanks, Mila. My opinion doesn't matter? Then, why bother disagreeing with me about it? Sounds to me like what I say does matter to you. The stupid temple's probably boring anyway. I'll just go back. The hell you are! Liko, I order you to enter the temple. I'll die before I let the temple be defiled by the ugly. As you wish. We're the Dread Pirates, and we're not going to let... Oh yes, the mighty Morgana. She certainly needs Liko's help, doesn't she? No, but it's the principle of the thing. So you'd rather our strongest crew member join us here instead of protecting the ship because you're so principled? Fine. Liko, stay with the ship. But Duana, I won't forget this. Nor shall I forget you. So pretty and yet so mean. I've never seen that combination before. Have you looked in a mirror? If they're going in, I'm coming in too. Fine. You won't find what you came here for anyhow. I was kind of hoping that Liko would come in with us. Okay, on that body shape it makes more sense. How many of these unusual statues are there going to be? Honestly, I don't mind that statue. Beauty was the highest virtue among these noble people. They believed by praying and giving offerings, they might be blessed with divine looks. I pray here every day, hoping to be granted the goddess's favor. And yet every day she doesn't hear you. I'll pretend I didn't hear that. Now that you're here, you really should pray to her. Only with her blessing can we look our best. You could all enjoy a good prayer or two, if you know what I mean. All of us? I happen to think I'm pretty blessed as it is, darling. Well, you are quite lovely, but your eyes do look just a tad tired. Hey! Enough with the chit-chat. Where's the coin? Coin? You mean on the necklace? I didn't notice it up there, yeah. Legend holds that a distant traveler, a zebra spellcaster of great renown and wonder, visited the temple and placed the necklace on the statue, saying it was only to be sought by those who are worthy. That sounds a little like you-know-who. A wizard? I always thought she was a reptile. We're going to need to borrow that coin. Everything in this room is a sacred artifact. You'll do no such thing. Where the Dread Pirates are. That's kind of a fun thing. Okay, I could say that the coin puts the temple at risk because, Rourke might come along. But if we go with that option, Rourke will come along while we're still here. Because she won't believe us. So how about we settle the miracle debate? Oh, wait. No, this'll wind up doing something that I might regret. Yeah, I'm going with the temple at risk. Deadly pirates are after a treasure which looks just like the coin on that necklace. Unless you want this temple to be ransacked by violent thugs, you'll let us take a look. I say go ahead and let the pirates take it. What a fitting end for this place, to be plundered by thieves. I hope they fire a few cannon blasts into it on their way out. Trust me, I'm thinking about it. Alright, now all we need to do is find a way to grab the dang thing. Already done. I'll simply climb up and retrieve it. I've climbed since before I could walk, you know. That makes sense. I'd be more impressed with a demonstration than a tall tale. If only more people shared your skeptical attitude.
Seeing it up close like this really makes you wonder.
Wonder what?
Even if this statue was intended to be of a goddess, it was likely modeled after a real woman. Who was this woman? Why was she chosen? What was her life like after the statue was carved?
That is a very interesting question. Oh boy. You just wish it was you, don't you? You know, maybe I should have chose the middle option after all.
Well, who wouldn't want a legacy set in stone? Who wouldn't want to be the envy of the world? Who wouldn't want their beauty to be compared to the divine?
Well, I mean, if it's what you want. And you know what the coins say. Not that, though. I'm slipping! That sequence was automatic. I might consider freeze framing that for a thumbnail. That drop. You know, that's not actually a bad look for you. Oh, my ha. Oh, my goddess. What's happened to me? You look just like the statue. Oh, really? Here I was thinking I'd turn into a turnip. What I meant was, how could this happen? I'll tell you how. It's a miracle. You've been blessed by the goddess. That's impossible. You saw it with your own eyes. What more do you need? It's not a miracle. It's just... So you remember what I said about the first option probably leading to us being attacked while we're still here? What's that noise? The door is closing! Oh. It's completely blocked. Okay, I thought that was like cannons from Rocky. No, it's just a door. Please tell me there's another way out of here. Ordinarily, no. What's that supposed to mean? There's no physical way out of here, but there is a metaphysical way out. This isn't going to end well. We just witnessed a miracle. All we need to do is pray to the Chosen One, and I'm sure we'll be fine. You don't mean you're going to be praying to... Come on, everyone! Let's pray! Nothing's happening. Maybe that's because not everyone's believing with all their heart. Professor Angie, you have doubts, don't you? Of course I have doubts. Then you're the reason why we're stuck here. I intend to keep praying until the goddess grants us another miracle. You do that. Meanwhile, I'll be examining this place, looking for a real way out. Ha! Be careful what you wish for, right, Tam Tam? But I didn't wish for... Oh, how I'd love to look like a goddess. But I didn't say that! The wizard certainly must have heard it. You know, it's kind of funny. You'll pardon me for laughing. No, it's just that, at the time, I thought what happened to Mila was pretty tough. But compared to you, she got off easy. Really easy. All she did was put on a few pounds. She didn't have to turn into a love goddess. I still don't understand. I have my own gods and goddesses that I worship. They do not look like this. Well, we are in their temple. It's their standard of beauty, right? The coins say, become what you seek. They have a strange power to remake us. I saw what happened to Liko, but I thought that was Cersei's doing. Where'd I put that coin? I wish I was back to normal. Nothing is happening. The coin works in mysterious ways. Perhaps we can figure this out later. Right now we got to find a way out of here. Obviously, the crazy one is going to be no help at all. Which one is the crazy one again? The one that wasn't expecting a miracle? Very funny, Tam Tam. Maybe Liko will come and check in on us and realize what's happened. Good grief. Our survival is resting on Liko's shoulders. Given the size of those shoulders, that thought comes as quite a comfort, ironically. I've searched the area. There's no way out. More good news. Why not tell me what's really going on with your friend here? It has to do with that coin, right? How does that work? Well... we don't talk about our business with strangers. Well, you're going to have to provide some explanation. If this gets out, people will come flooding to see this place. So, there won't be any more miracles once we've taken what's ours on leave. But there will be people like this Duana promoting the message of the temple, seeing beauty as the highest virtue. How pathetic is that? No, I wouldn't say it's all bad. Would you rather worship beauty or bloodlust? Bloodlust, obviously. Right. Pardon me for forgetting whom I was speaking to. Can you hear me? I saw the door shut and... oh, thank God! We're getting out of here. Don't think, Thank the goddess. Just like I predicted, our prayers were answered. Liko, we're fine. Just find a way to help us. I think I can lift this stone a little. Okay, scene change. Let's go on an episode break. And when we come back, apparently we're not quite getting the escape we wanted. But we'll definitely try.